pictures show the lack of lubrication in a compressor. Causes for this could be the improper use of traps, the loss of a refrigerant charge, short cycling on the system, and oil dilution caused by flooded starts or liquid floodback. This is the only example that you will see in any literature of a trap being used on any of our equipment. This is where the outdoor unit is below the indoor coil, and we recommend an inverted trap where you take the refrigerant piping above the TXV or the metering device and then back down to that metering device and into the coil. When lack of lubrication occurs in a compressor, damage first occurs to the bearings farthest away from the oil supply. This is a cutaway drawing of a Copeland scroll compressor. So the damage would first occur to the thrust bearing on the top of the scroll. Next, the drive bearing, which is on the top of the drive shaft. Next would be the straddle bearing, which is above the motor. And then lastly would be the lower bearing, which sits down in the oil at the base of the compressor. Another result of lack of lubrication is overheating. Anytime the refrigerant oil gets over 200 degrees, the oil begins to break down. So it is very important that your compressor has a discharge temperature switch, which will cut the compressor off anytime that the temperature exceeds its limit. We have stated before in previous videos the importance of making sure that the accumulator is changed anytime there is suspected sludge or debris in the system. The screen at the bottom of the accumulator tubing is where the oil returns to the compressor. If this screen becomes plugged for some reason, the oil will not return to the compressor, and then you will have lack of lubrication, and then you will have bearing damage and seizing of the compressor, and then that results in compressor failure.
Go to arefco.com for more videos, like, subscribe, and check back every week for new videos.